How are you, my love? Come on in this building, my love. Put a like on the video. Make sure you are subscribed. Click on the bell so you know when I'm dropping a new video or going live. For those who do not know me, I am Tiara Shardé. Hello. I am many, many different things. You may call me Oracle, Priestess, Prophet, author, founder of some amazing, amazing things. And I am back with a message. So I posted this on the community board. I let y'all know that there was a juicy, powerful download that was brewing. And I'm so happy because I was able to go live. I'm not sure how long I will be live, but there is something that we have to discuss, darling. All right. So look, get your water, get your juice, get your joint and your crystals, and let's chat. All right. It's 2 p.m. Eastern where I'm at. It's the middle of the afternoon. I have a lot of work to do today, but this message cannot wait. All right. So listen, I was in the shower, literally. I was listening to this oracle, and sometimes when I listen to other oracles and prophets and things like that, it will be confirmation of what I heard. It'd be information that maybe I didn't personally receive, because many of us, we have different codes, we have different pieces of the puzzle, and we all bring it together to see the bigger picture, right? But with this particular message, I don't know, it was just something about her energy. It just opened me up, and another message came in that had absolutely nothing to do with what she was talking about at all. But I'm in the shower and I'm like, ooh, that's good shit. So I had to like literally hurry up, write it down and let y'all know that I had to come on later on. So here I am. Anyway, you see the name of the title, okay? Secret Society. It's a secret society. All we ask is trust. Now, that is a Jay-Z quote, and you're never going to hear me quoting Jay-Z. You're not. But if there's any quote from Jay-Z that needs to be said in this time and space right now, it's that one. It's a secret society. All we ask is trust. It's from his old album. I think Snoop Dogg is on there, and I think it's Get Your Mind Right, Mommy. That's the song, Get Your Mind Right, Mommy, by Jay-Z. All right. And I'm not a fan of anybody. That's just the quote that came through. So now there's secret societies out here. We've been talking about this for years. Y'all already know they go by different names. A lot of them are the frauds. They are the imposters. They're not the real illuminated beings that walk this earth. They're frauds. They're frauds. However, people give them a lot of power. All right. But there are several secret societies that we're talking about in this message. All right. These societies are kind of in a dilemma in this time and space. Now, y'all know we had the eclipses. We had 2 eclipses this month. We're in North Node Taurus since January. We had the new moon, the full moon, Scorpio. There's so much energy, cosmic things taking place. So this portal that has opened, all of these portals that have opened and are currently open, they're bringing in a lot of judgment, a lot of justice, okay? A lot of righting wrongs that have taken place for generations. Now, there is a secret society where its members are and are wanting to jump ship. Listen to me. This is on many different levels, because you have members of secret societies that are in all industries, in all career sets, in every room. These are different people. The first one that came to me was, that secret society. But as I'm talking now, law enforcement came to me. So what they're saying to me right now is you're going to have a lot of law enforcement that are going to choose to resign. And that's just a formal way of calling it. They're literally going to quit. They're going to jump ship. They're going to back out. Literally, that's what I wrote down. I wrote a couple sentences earlier today so I wouldn't lose the download that was coming in. But I literally wrote down jumping ship. There's members of these societies that are going to jump ship. The first one, like I said, that just came to me now is law enforcement in many different areas. Law enforcement is many different things. It's a big society. Some of them have been doing diabolical things. A lot of your enemies are in law enforcement because they have that disposition to be assholes. Can we keep it 100? Can we keep it 100? There's a certain makeup that you have to be in certain career fields. A lot of the narcs, okay? A lot of the low vibrational, a lot of those who want to control and oppress others go into law enforcement. It's your breeding ground. It's where you can play and have fun. And yes, that is the intention in which it was founded upon. Okay? This current regime. That's what it is. Now you're going to have many in law enforcement. They're going to jump ship. Some of them are going to leave because their term is over. A lot of them, they had to play a role in order to liberate people, in order to take off the veil on what was going on in these organizations, because there was deep and devastating corruption in these organizations. So you have some that are jumping ship because they're like, man, our service is over. We did what we needed to do. We outed this person, or we cracked down on this particular ring of individuals that were doing certain things. This is going on right now. Okay. So I don't know. A lot doesn't make the news, y'all. A lot doesn't make the news, but you're going to see people who are in law enforcement, they're going to leave their jobs. Some of them are going to be fired. Some of them are going to be fired without benefits. And I think that's controversial because usually no matter what heinous act you did, you're still given benefits afterwards. So I'm not sure what needs to be done in order for you to not get that. But some of them are going to be. I also just heard dishonorable discharge. So some of them are military. Some of them are going to be let go because they're just not, they're not it. There are horrible people in positions where there shouldn't be, you all. Like horrible people. I'm literally feeling the energy and it's disgusting. It's on many different levels, from your everyday liar to the person who's responsible for things such as genocide and homicide, y'all. Deep-seated corruption. These people are going to be found out. But then you also have this other particular group that I found very interesting. Okay? There's a particular group in these secret societies that are jumping ship because they are scared. Scared. Now, when this download was coming to me, you know, I have a lot of precautions. I have a lot of blockages and protections around me. So when I'm getting messages that are coming in, I make sure I'm not hit with the full force of what comes with that energy. Right? So imagine you're getting a download that somebody is terrified. If you don't have good protection around you, you'll start to get terrified as if that is your energy and your emotion. But what I was perceiving was deep fear. It's almost fear that is tied to the supernatural, which is interesting because this is fear that goes beyond being scared of your everyday man or woman. This is fear that is unparalleled. So these secret societies, what is happening is a lot of the demons and entities that they work with are turning on them, but it's more than turning on them. It's literally just, they were never on their side anyway. Okay, lower level beings and people and entities, they're never on your team. That's a joke. It's a joke to think that they're cool with you, that y'all friends. Never. They don't fuck with you. They're just there for a job, and you promise them a really good meal. So they just go rock with you until that's up, and then they're gonna look at you because you're looking kind of tasty. And that's where we're at. These people are wanting to jump ship because they're afraid of the things and the people and the beings that they've partnered with turning on them. And it's a very real fear. And it is happening. A lot of these people are being eaten alive right now as we speak. And they know it. Some of these people absolutely know what is happening to them and why. Okay. Another thing is that these secret societies are no longer able to control the esoteric and the metaphysical and the secret, the occult. Occult just means secret. It's just something that the everyday person doesn't have access to. It's just information. But these secret societies, they're losing the control on the occult information. The whole thing was to gain as much knowledge and information as they possibly can so that they know exactly who to keep the information from. And that's you. They don't want you to have it. God, goddess, they don't want you to remember. But what's happening with these secret societies is they no longer have control over esoteric information. Why? Because the gods have awakened. They're walking on the planet. Because the angels, the ancestors, the spirit guides, the ascended masters are here. And they're walking on the planet. Many of you are these guides, these angels, these ascended masters, these God ordained oracles and prophets and priestesses. You're meant to reign supreme in this time and space. And you have this old regime that does not want to die out. What they're realizing is that they have no control over their demise. They also have no control over knowledge and wisdom that never belonged to them in the first place. And they're afraid of the average everyday God walking around in any hood, USA, because that's where a lot of the gods are. A lot of the gods are in the hood. Don't get it twisted. Don't think that they're on Rodeo Drive, because they're not. They're not. They're in a hood somewhere up the block. They might got a toolie on them and a blunt in their mouth. Okay? But they're a god. And these secret organizations are scared of these gods having access to esoteric information. There's nothing that they can do to stop it. There's been a lot of warfare launched against the chosen. Drugs, violence, poverty, dis-ease, right? Lack of proper education, lack of proper food and water. There's been a lot of warfare launched at these people who are now being fully activated right where they're at, right in their hood, okay? Right on the block. They're being awakened and crowned as ascended masters as we speak. And you have these secret societies that are terrified about this. Because as the real gods awaken, the fake ones are brought out into the field. And that's literally what I saw. I literally see them right now being dragged out into a field. And I kind of feel like this is actually happening in real life. A lot of people are going to have chaotic things happen in their lives. And it's because of what they chose. It's because of the oath that they have made. Okay. There was power in the secret. There's power in the occult, in the hidden, because then you can hide. You can always hide your hand. But when the information is no longer hidden, you are now going to be strung out in front of the crowd in the middle of the field. So I see that. Like I said, I literally just saw that right now. We're going to pull some cards to see what else we could get. But that is the download. This is going on in every society, even in the music industry. Before I went live, I just got the thought about Cardi B. Didn't she just announce she doesn't want the world listening to her type of music no more because it conjures demons? Well, yeah. We know that. We already knew that. We knew that. Now, I may have to do a live stream on particular artists. There's just something about Cardi B. She's not who you think she is. Let me just say that. She's not who you think she is. You have some people who are in these societies or in these industries. Okay, I don't know her life. I just know this download that I'm getting. And we gonna bet money on it and take it to the bank, right? There's certain people in these industries and these secret societies who are of the light, y'all. And by of the light, I mean that they are chosen ones. They are a part of the divine ones. They are a part of the ascended masters returned. Maybe they just got lost in the sauce. Maybe they thought they needed to go this route to later embody the higher frequencies that they are meant to embody in this life in order to get their job done, right? In order to fulfill their purpose. There's something about Cardi B that I need certain people to change their mind and gain a higher perspective about. And I've been saying this about her for years. I've been saying that about her for years. Don't sleep on that one and think that she's your regular thought bot, because she's not. All right. And that's another story, because there's stuff going around with that. Even now, as I'm saying that, I'm getting messages, but we'll steer out of that and just stay in this one, right? But even with her and the music, and she was saying, well, I don't want people listening to this music that I'm actually making because it conjures demons. That ties into this message, y'all. You're going to have a lot of these people jumping ship. A lot of them because they're receiving the full call over their life. Maybe they had, a little sprinkle. Maybe they got a little page or something. They got a text message of what their purpose entails. But now they got the full phone call and they've been on the phone. So you're going to have a lot of them. They're going to change their life. Those artists, those people in high positions who automatically start spitting a different narrative, just pay attention to them. Some of them are the ops, but some of them are also the gods and goddesses on the planet being awakened and activated so that they can start spitting a different narrative to awaken the people. You got that going on. All right? Just use your discernment. Not everybody is who you think that they are. Just how you have agents out here acting like the chosen, you have the chosen who have been pretending to be on the opposite side in order to get a certain work done, in order to be in divine service. So just be mindful. Not everybody is in the same boat. But there's particular people who are a part of these networks, organizations, secret societies, and industries. They're jumping ship because they're realizing that their time is up and it's getting dangerous. A lot of them are turning on each other right now. You're going to have a lot of other artists who are going to try to walk away from the things that they have been doing and saying. The divine wants whoever resonates with this, whoever cares enough about this message, to not cast your judgment on these artists right away. Even for me, I could tell, use me for example. People said all sorts of shit about me. They said all sorts of stuff. That I was doing this, that I sold this and that and all of that. Whole time I'm in service for the divine to help liberate souls on a planet. Whole time. It's the same thing with them. People be like, oh, well, all he talk about is drugs, getting bitches and all of this. However, that man or that woman had a job to do, and that was a part of their job. A lot of these people are agents on both sides of the game, so be mindful, okay? You also have higher ups, those movers and shakers, those I was about to say lawmakers within these organizations or period who are jumping ship because they're terrified. Y'all, a lot of these people are being haunted. A lot of the demons that they've been sending out into the world are coming back for them. We've been saying that for years. Okay? And I'm in the shower today. I'm seeing and getting all of this. I'm like, yo, like, like wait, wait till I'm able to give the message. Cause like, yo, this is really big. It's happening on a mass scale. So what it looks like in day-to-day life, y'all, is literally people resigning. It can also look like people just transitioning. We talked about that over the past couple weeks. Literally watch every single video I did from 3 weeks from now. Watch all of them, because this is the messages that are coming through. So yeah, you're going to have people resign. You're going to have people check out of this reality. You're going to have people switch industries. So now they don't make music no more. Now they do something completely different. All right. Maybe they own a farm now or some shit. Somebody is laying low. Actually, I know a couple artists who have done that. So that's very interesting. Some of them are deciding to lay low. And some of them are deciding to lay low because, like I said, they're scared. There's a real terror here, y'all. I'm telling you, somebody is terrified. Also, somebody doesn't know if they should be more afraid of the colleagues within their industry or of these angels and the demons, because angels and demons are eating this person alive. They don't even know who to be more afraid of. Interesting. Now, we talked about this for months on how the first shall be made last and the last shall be made first. You're going to see that. People stepping down, just like when the start of the Rona happened, you had so many people step down. You're going to see that. You're going to see the resignations. You're going to see the mass firings. They may not tell the public that all of these people were fired. They might say something like, oh, there were pay cuts. So be mindful of the double speak. Pay attention to what people are saying to you, especially in their reports. Because sometimes pay cuts equals we fired all of these motherfuckers and a couple of them are going to lose their life. Okay? So use your discernment, y'all. You gotta see things with your good eye. All right? They're losing power. A lot of people's, hang on, y'all. I'll share this with you later. Not right now, but okay. Anyway, a lot of people's hidden identities are going to be publicly outed. So you're going to realize who was behind the screen. Is giving me the Wizard of Oz. You're finally going to see behind the curtain and see that it is this bitch ass with the receded hairline behind the curtain the whole time. Is this guy? And people are going to laugh. People are literally going to laugh. It's like the little scrawny kid from elementary school hiding inside of the Hulk's body. It's literally that. It's giving me that movie, what was it, Men in Black? And it was this big, goofy looking person. And then when they really discover it's this little itty bitty, tiny little extraterrestrial stuck in his head. And the little extraterrestrial goes like 3 inches high inside of this big, huge body. That's what's going to happen. People are going to see behind the scenes and going to be like, ew, is this dusty MFer that's been doing it this whole time? Drag him out to the middle of the field. I told you, I keep seeing somebody being dragged out in a field. But there's people watching. It's more than people, though. There's beings and there's souls and spirits watching. Okay. This is a different type of judgment day, y'all. This is different. And those who have sight, who can see, you can feel, you can hear, you're going to witness all of this happening. And also, you're going to know what's happening because you're also going to have more access to the occult, to the esoteric, to the metaphysical. It's going to be more, it's going to be spoken more. It's going to be taught more. There's not going to be 1, 2, or 3 societies that have access to the information, because you're getting this information downloaded into you as we speak. It's not hidden no more. It's given to those who can hold the codes. And that's it. So you have a lot of people who are terrified because they know that if you in particular get a hold of this information, it's the end of them. And that's what's happening. They're also losing leadership. A lot of these societies, their own members are turning on the leaders of the societies. So that was a download. Let's pull some cards. Let's get into some cards, because literally, y'all, that's the channeled message that came to me in the shower today. I couldn't wait to get out the shower and write it down, but it was just so good. I definitely wasn't going to forget it. But let's get into some tarot. I did not pull cards about this message at all. Ooh, there's going to be a lot of rude awakenings, though. Something is going to knock your socks off. Some of you, you know people in these societies, whether they told you or not. I feel like some of you, you just got the download that somebody wasn't who they said they were. You just got the download. All of this is coming out. It's like they're scrambling to keep certain information away from you in particular, and also the public. See, look, 2 of Pentacles with the 7 of Cups. They are scrambling to keep the illusion going. And this is in every single industry on this planet. The number one, though, I'm getting is the entertainment industry. Okay, that's the number one that I was getting. Let's see, Spirit. Tell me what's going on here. Ooh, let's go. They just coming out. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute. All right. 9 of Wands and the 3 of Wands was in a reverse. I do not read reversals. It's not necessary. And even with tarot doesn't come in reversals for people who don't know. It's just people decided to read reversals. But that's not necessary. But anyway, this is not a tarot teaching seminar. If you actually want to learn tarot, I do have a workshop where I do teach it. Anyway. So, these organizations are doing every single thing they can to keep the information hidden. 9 of Wands, 3 of Wands in reverse. I put it back upright. I just note that it came in reverse. But they're trying everything so that the people, certain people, don't have access to this knowledge. Also, I'm getting the 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. That always talks to me about a bloodline, an inheritance, a legacy, generational situations. They are aware, like I was saying in the beginning, of who exactly is awakened in this time and space, who holds the codes, and what bloodline is being activated right now. So I think like a month ago, I did a video talking about the powerful bloodlines. Go watch that video right now. Not right now, don't leave. But after this, watch that video about the powerful bloodlines and people getting their inheritances. And some of y'all inheritances, you're a demon slayer. Yes, you are. You're a psychic medium. You're literally an ascended master returned. Some of you are on the same bloodline as Mother Mary, Jesus, Moses. Some of you can trace your bloodline all the way back. And by all the way back, I don't mean thousands of years ago. For some of y'all, it's only about 60 years ago, but they don't want you to know that either. Thank you, Divine. That's another one of the things that they don't want you to know, the illusion of time. What these timelines really mean. The fact that they don't know what the fuck happened a couple thousand years. You don't have no idea what happened in BCE, bitch, because it's BCE right now. What are you talking about? So there's all of that stuff, all of the lies, all of that is being revealed. The 9 of Wands is indicating somebody who has literally tried everything they could to keep the fallacy going, to keep the narrative going. But they're literally watching the gods of the land awaken and activate more and more every single day. Especially shout outs to the oracle, shout outs to the light and the shadow workers, whether you are on a public platform or you just do it in your crib by yourself. You are still immensely valuable. You don't have to have a platform, baby. You just have to have that soul activation, that heart frequency vibration within you, and you're breaking all strongholds. That's what's happening. You also got the Ace of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the World. Ooh! Ooh! Let me tell you, these messages make me so happy. Because aren't we tired of being oppressed? Aren't we tired of being lied to? Aren't we tired of people walking around here carrying dusty soul energy? They just hate everybody and everything. They got beef with everybody and everything. They waging war against the butterflies and the hummingbirds. Like, you just mad for no reason. Aren't you tired of that? Some of you are coming into the inheritance that was promised to you before you were born. They don't want that to happen. You have amazing opportunities. And it's also given me what was up must come down. These people, these societies, they've been up for a long time. They have not been up due to integrity or compassion or Christ consciousness. That has been absent. But the reason why that they are all falling, every last one of them will fall, and they are falling, is because Christ consciousness is on the planet, and you have many of you who are carrying those codes. Like I said, many of you who heard the call, you answered, and you accepted the assignment. That is happening now. So literally what I heard is a whole new world. I literally just heard that. We're stepping into a whole new world where the old regime, the old way of life, the old movers and shakers and leaders, they cannot exist here anymore. So a lot of the distractions and all the humbug that you see, including the mass shootings and all of these things, they have to play out because they want you still to be plugged into the narrative and into the script, into the quote unquote matrix. They want you to be plugged into what's going on in the 3D reality so you won't see what's happening in the astrals, which is big things are going on, you know. Big things, okay? Big, huge. One of them mainly is you being crowned. Why does that matter? Because like I said, many of you, you hold the codes of ascended masters who walked this land. The gurus, the ancient ones, some of you belong to celestial bloodlines, and it's time for you to step into leadership. So these old people, they gotta go. And with you stepping into leadership means that there's a different frequency that's permeating the land. And it's also activating more people who are like you and more people that can help you win this battle. It's a push and pull. It's like a tug of war game. The evil side wants it and the good side wants it, but the good side is winning and will always win here. So you have people who are, it's almost like the divine. I don't know if I want to, hang on. I don't know if the divine is necessarily giving people a grace period, but it's kind of like, I just saw a sand clock. So while there is this jumping ship, it's like this window of opportunity to jump the ship now before it all crumbles to the ground type energy. Hang on. Actually, let's get more cards because that was just that was just off of that few those few cards. With this destruction of these societies, though, there's going to be all this wealth. So many of you know this. You've been getting this download yourself for years. We've also heard many different reports. I know I've mentioned this a few times, that Anyone who has large sums of wealth right now and they got it through manipulation, thievery, lying, scheming, murdering, pillaging, plunging, and that's how they got their riches, all of that is going to be snatched the fuck up. All right. And we know that because we know that. But also, we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune right here. That's big money. That's big stacks. And then I told you the 10 of Pentacles was at the bottom of the deck. So literally Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune, that's more money than you even could spend ever. There's billions and billions and billions of dollars that are being coveted and held by those who are disgusting, dusty soul motherfuckers, okay? What the divine is doing is giving all of that wealth to the meek. The meek shall inherit the earth. They're giving it to the people who were in the back of the line. You weren't in the back of the line because you were unworthy. You were at the back of the line because diabolical motherfuckers was controlling everything. And they stole your family inheritance. I'm looking at it right now. They stole this 10 of Pentacles from you. And I also see the King of Wands with the Queen. So you literally have the 10 of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. Y'all, I could almost cry. This is the theft of a family's legacy and inheritance. I'm looking at it right here. If any one of y'all got readings with me right now, I can confirm to you that somewhere along your bloodline, you had millions upon millions upon millions of dollars in assets, and it was stolen from you. Period. Period. And then certain people look down on you because you don't have as much money as them. Truth is, they could never be more wealthy than you, ever, if they tried. So we're walking into a season where somebody, this family that's being represented by the 10 of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Queen of Wands, this family here is going to get every single thing that was stolen from them. You're going to get it back, multiplied. Not even 3 times 3, not even 10 times 10, 1,000,000 times 1,000,000. You're going to get it back. Some of you, there are prominent names in our society when actually it should have been your name. It was, I just heard, it was your name. Your family's name was more prominent than the Walmart name, than the Bloomberg name. I was about to say something, but they told me not to. So that's the only reason why I'm not. That's the only reason why I'm not. Because I don't want you to ever think for a second that I'm scared to talk to y'all. Because I'm not. Y'all, I just try to be obedient, okay? But listen, I get riled up about this because I don't like the injustice on the planet. That's a part of my coding. I don't want you. Why are you treating people bad? That's the weirdest flex. It's dumb. I don't get that. So for me, this is a celebration. I'm about to dance around my house after I give this message to y'all because I'm seeing how those who have been greatly, greatly undervalued and mistreated are going to receive every single thing that they deserve and then some. Some of you, you've been broke your whole life when really you were meant to be wealthy beyond measure. You're coming into this season now. What needs to take place first is for these organizations to fall, for the secret societies to no longer be secret, which is the season that we're walking into. And for those who truly by birthright carry the codes for these positions of power, y'all have to rule. You have to reign. And in order for you to do that, you have to be very courageous right now. Number 1. Number 2, you have to find out and understand who you are. Those downloads are going to come in to let you know who you are. If you want the paperwork, I tell you all the time, get your paperwork, honey. Because best believe somebody out here got a file on your magical ass. How about you pull up your own file? Get your birth chart. Study your North Node, study your midheaven, study your human design, get you a personality test, get your soul urge number, get your life path number. Everything here is governed by the stars and the cosmos, right? So that's the paperwork of the stars, what I just listed. Get your paperwork and study it. Many of you, it'll say right in your birth chart, you come from a powerful bloodline of people. In this life, you're meant to lead and liberate people. Some of you, I've been doing birth charts for years. Some of y'all, that's literally in your birth chart. This information will give you more courage. It'll give you strength. It'll make you know that you are worthy. It'll show you through paperwork. Because some of you are sitting around thinking that you're not worth anything when there's a bobblehead motherfucker over all the way across the other side of the world spending your bloodline's money. All right. Now let me fall back. Let me fall back and let's get these cards out. Because I know it ain't your fault. But if you hear this download and you still sitting on your ass, then it is your fault then. Okay? Then it is. After that, then it is. All right? So let's see. I just had to shuffle the cards real quick. Ooh, at the bottom of the deck is the Devil with the Queen of Swords. And I just shuffled and I cut the deck. You also have the Death and the Ten of Pentacles. Here's the Ten of Pentacles again. Let's get into it. Somebody's family is speaking from beyond the grave with the Death and the Ten of Pentacles. Excuse me. Some of you, some of you are so powerful you don't even understand it. I don't even think you get it. I don't think you get it yet. I mean, you get it, but I don't think you get it. Okay? The Death and the Ten of Pentacles. Is still, all I keep hearing is the bloodline, the family. The bloodline, the family. Many different levels of this message is coming through. For some of these people, them deciding to jump ship is a death wish. They're a lot of these organizations, you can't just leave. You can't just say, oh, I'm out. I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to hurt people anymore. You can't just say that. You could leave, but you're going to be carried out. For some of them are scared of the oath that they made. Whatever oath it was, because like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be they sold their soul. There's so many different societies where you have to give an oath. Some of them are scared to break it. Remember what I was saying? Some of them are more afraid. They don't know who to be more afraid of, the unseen or the people, their colleagues, who know that they want to leave and start doing the right thing with their life. They're stuck. For others of you, you're psychic mediums. You talk to the dead. You speak to the dead. Some of you been getting downloads and maybe you don't even know it's your great grandma. She been spitting some esoteric wisdom to you for years. She's been helping you break these codes for years. Tap into your bloodline. They out here. That's what I literally just heard. Like, we out here. Like, I'm laughing because I literally saw people like throw their hands up. Like, what up? We out here. You gonna pull up or no? Because we out here. We outside. Where you at? So that's another thing while these societies are getting afraid, y'all, because like I said, there's the activation to the DNA that's happening now, and they've been trying everything that they could to stop it. Weather manipulation, food manipulation. They trying to alter who you view as a partner, as a mate. They want to alter how you view love. Y'all, but you have been activated. There's nothing that they could do. With this Devil being on the bottom of the deck, that's talking about a lot of attachments. So for the past few months, we've been talking about detaching from certain things. Food addiction, sex addiction, drugs, instant gratification, You're always immersed in chaos. Like, there's people who always find themselves in chaos. They're very chaotic. A lot of times those people have attachments, entity attachments. Okay? So what I'm being shown here is these secret societies that have made an oath to lower level entities and beings, whether all of their members and participants know that or not. That doesn't matter. The fact is that these people have tied themselves to lower vibrational things, demons and entities, all sorts of things that they have been using to accomplish a certain tasks or multiple tasks, also to have control. Okay? You literally have a lot of spells happening now still. I mean, if you're still using spell work against people, then I don't even know. You didn't learn. Haven't you been watching any of my videos? Not y'all in particular, but these people. But you have those who have been saying things, they've been speaking ill in the lives of the chosen. And anywhere there's a chosen, you best believe there's an army of demons. You can guarantee it. Anywhere you find a high vibrational light being in that same space, they're going to be surrounded by demons. So y'all have people in your life right now who are wishing death and poverty and destruction over your life. I'm seeing it here. And the devil, the Queen of Swords, that energy is somebody who is not just slick with the mouth. That's somebody that wants to curse and has cursed your entire existence. There's also here, I just heard somebody that has tried to curse, or they have already cursed a bloodline, but that bloodline is being activated. That bloodline is in full effect. We saw the Ten of Pentacles twice. Okay? So in the past, some of you had a family enemy for generations that was waging warfare against you, or demons, low vibrational entities that have been plaguing your bloodline for generations. You're now escaping that, or you have already escaped that. Some of you are studying demonology. Some of you don't even have to study anything. It just kind of gets downloaded and you decide to study it or not. But maybe that's an advice for somebody to maybe study demonology. I mean, you might as well, because people been sending demons at you since you were born, honey. I'm sorry. Someone out there, since before you were born, they had conjured up some shit for you, okay? And this is confirmation. This is not to make anybody paranoid. If you're paranoid, this may not necessarily be your message, or you're needing to watch other messages that I gave. Because right now, we're not paranoid. Right now, we ready. And that's it. Like, what up? Like, who would have run up next? This is starting to get fun. So for the chosen ones, before, when you may have been in a state of fear or anxiety or lack of self-worth, now you're going to start feeling right at home. It's going to start to feel good. You're going to start to be a little bit happy and flattered that people are deciding to launch things at you because of your rank. Some of you have spiritual rank that doesn't even make sense. Many of you, by bloodline, you outrank all of these people in high positions of power right now. Even the people who govern these secret societies, like say these secret societies are magical in nature, you outrank them and you didn't even have any formal study or education. Nobody taught you how to draw nothing with sand. You just think about it and you demolish these people. That's what I'm talking about with the Death and the Ten of Pentacles. You don't have to do what these other people do in order to get ahead or to get the blessings from the Most High. It's your bloodline. It's your soul. Remember the last video that I was given, people are jealous of your soul. It's one thing to be jealous because somebody got better lips than you or they make more money than you. That's easy. But if somebody is jealous of your soul, that's a whole nother level. That's a whole nother level of jealousy. That's out the realm of jealousy. That's straight envy. That's doppelganger energy. And that's also Jezebel. So this is also the energy of the Jezebel. So many of you know I have a workshop and webinar coming up. I think it is May 28th, called Destroying Jezebel. I'm spilling all the tea, the coffee, okay? We spilling mango juice. We spilling everything, all right? Because that's a big download. The church doesn't tell you about Jezebel as they should. I don't even think the church fully understands the entity in Legion called Jezebel. Because I grew up in church 3 days a week. Y'all know my story. Went to revivals. And I ain't never heard Jezebel discussed in the way that it's been downloaded to me to share with y'all. The devil and the Queen of Swords is giving me straight up Jezebel energy. That's another thing. There has been an order that has been sent out from these low vibrational entities. It's kind of like all hell breaking loose because I told you these people are terrified. It's kind of like anywhere there's a priestess, oracle, light worker, shadow worker, healer, Reiki master, anywhere you find them, it's kind of like the call has been out to go get them. Bring them to me. See if y'all, I just did that message, didn't I? I forget the title, but I told y'all to watch all of the messages I did within the last 2 to 3 weeks. But I literally just gave that message about a call going out to try to get the oracles, the prophets, the priests, the medicine men. And I told y'all they could run up, but they're going to be carried back. Hold that within your body. Now's not the time to be afraid. You got to know who you are because you're way more powerful than them. That's why they're scared. But a call has been sent out to try to stop the ascension process with the chosen ones. All those who resonate with my energy and you want to know about these demonic entities that are present, because the divine wants you to know this. Forewarned is forearmed. Tap into the Destroying Jezebel workshop. It is not yet on my website, y'all. It is linked in the description box. Also, if you go to my Instagram, it is linked in my Instagram. Okay, my loves? I was not able to put the link on my website just yet, but it has its own landing page where you can register. Y'all have had Jezebel spirits. The Jezebel is the copycat. It's the doppelganger energy. So that's why I want y'all to be mindful. Everything that glitters is not gold in this season. You have a lot of people who are going to be coming into your life who are greatly jealous of you. Greatly. A lot of them have been employed by these secret societies, number one, in the physical reality. And some of them have demonic attachments. Some of them have allowed these entities to utilize them to attack the chosen ones. Okay? And this is real life. This is real life. And if you don't believe me and you're a movie buff, watch any movie. They outline this in every movie. They let you know what it is. They said, yeah, we hate you because you're a servant of the Most High God. So we're going to ruin your life. We're going to kidnap you. We're going to hurt you. We're going to destroy you. And that's what we're doing. They tell you that in every single movie. Even in the movie Constantine, which is such a great movie. Oh my God. If you haven't watched Constantine with Keanu Reeves, it's literally what's going on right now. Literally. Literally. Many of you are Constantine. You are Keanu Reeves. You do go. I talked about that in the videos that I did within the last couple weeks. Many of you literally have been diving into hell or these darker realms to pull out the souls. That's your code. That's what you're meant to do in this life. You have people out here that they do not want you to know that that's the call over your life. And they do not want you fulfilling your purpose in this life. But there's nothing they could do about it. Let's talk about it. Show me. Look, 7 of Wands at the bottom of the deck and the 3 of Pentacles. With the Four of Wands, let's get it. Like I said, there's nothing that they can do about it. The season is done. Remember, I told you it's judgment season. It's off with your head season. And with that also comes protection for the chosen. You're being protected in ways you don't even understand. Some of you get it, though. Some of you do. Most of you, actually, that tune in here, you understand what it is. But you're being protected in crazy ways. Literally, the butterflies defend you. Y'all, literally. Look, the Six of Wands. Ooh. Y'all, this makes me so happy. The Six of Wands is indicating your victory, your success, your valor, your courage. The way that you trampled these low vibrational beings and you won and you sitting up on the horse. Guess what's at the bottom of the deck? The Ten of Swords. Why? Because you destroyed these beings. That's why. That's why. You and your peoples, your ancestors, your spirit guides, and your soul tribe. Remember, I told you soul tribes are being activated. You are telepathically communicating with each other. If you think that you're alone, that's BS. It's an illusion. Don't fall for that. You're not. There's somebody in a completely different part of the world, speaks different language than you. They feel you. They're with you. It's telepathic. It's soul vibration. So you, your ancestors, your guides, and your soul tribe, you completely destroyed these people with the Ten of Swords. And you're going to continue to do so. You'll be victorious. Six of Wands. Damn. What else, divine? That Seven of Wands with the Three of Pentacles. That's like run up. That energy is giving me run up if you want to. Run up if you want to. It's fine because we got people who could carry the casket. It's all good. Three of Pentacles. Oh yeah, we got support on deck. It's whatever you want. Look at the Sun. The Sun card in Justice. I feel like we're done. Right here at the bottom of the deck. Wow, divine. Wow, 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 wow. The Sun card in Justice. It's judgment season, my loves. It's off with your head season. It's also the time of revelations, revelations, where everything is going to be revealed. Remember I said these secret societies, they're jumping ship because things are being revealed. A lot of these people never wanted anybody to know who they were affiliated with and what exactly were they doing. But now everybody knows. You could go on YouTube and just type in anything. And you're going to have like 1 million tarot readers and oracles talking about this same thing that I'm telling you. Some of them aren't really called and ordained for this work. But you know what? Shit. You want to sit with us? Come sit with us. All right? We can take all the help we could get. Come on. But any reader, oracle, prophetess that's worth her salt is going to be talking about this same thing that I'm talking to you about. Because this is the law. The Sun in Judgment. Here, I can show you right now. Let me move this. I'll show you what it is right now. You see this? The Sun in Judgment? Yay. This is the law. This is law being dropped on the planet. Everything being revealed because the divine said so. Okay? This is victory. This is success. This is also speaking about order. Divine order being restored on the earth. Anybody who's an enemy of that got to get down and lay down. It's an order. It's a mandate. Some of these people, their own spirit guides and ancestors, some of the people within these corrupt secret societies and organizations, their own guides and their own ancestors came to them and said, bruh, you only have a short window of time before you leave, or you're going to go into the trash bag with everyone else. Okay? Some of them are getting dreams about their loved ones who have passed on. Some of them are getting dreams of the souls that they have actually made sure didn't exist any longer, y'all. We're talking about like big things happening right now, okay? Big, huge, massive things. On the micro level, right? How you can identify this possibly within your own life is things being balanced out. Somebody did you wrong your whole life, you're going to see how justice is served. That's how it's going to look on the micro level. And on the macro level, it's going to look like a lot of people getting laid off for some reason all of a sudden. Or or this organization is shutting down. Wow, they've been in business 40 years. They had a great run. It'll look like that. It'll look like several members from one family just all of a sudden transitioning. It'll look like that. It'll look like celebrities and all sorts of people all of a sudden having a change of heart. It'll look like that. That's the justice. That's how you know. Those are a couple of the receipts I'm giving you. And, you know, as you're tapping in, your intuition is going to tell you, oh, shit, that's the confirmation. Or nope, they're reporting it this way, but I know that it's this way. That it's actually these people getting found out and shutting down and being outed. I told you I see people being dragged out into a field. They're going to be outed. They're going to be strung up and dragged out and strung up. And that's law. So what you can do, my love, like I said, is, well, shit, kick your feet up. Ground in nature. Drink your water. Treat people right. You know, show love. Mind your business when you need to mind your business. A lot of y'all, you getting involved in other people's mess, and some of that karma is going to throw back at you. So if you're dealing with somebody in your life and you see a lot of chaos happening to them, your best bet is to just step away for a little while so you don't get hit with none of that shrapnel. A lot of people around you, I'm getting this for somebody. You have a couple people, I wouldn't say a lot, but you maybe have 2 people who are not who they say they are. They're agents. You're going to find out who they are. The sun and justice, that's a big ass spotlight, a divine spotlight being shined and shown in every single crevice on every single surface of this planet, galaxy, universe. Okay? I heard star system. There's a big ass spotlight being shown in every area. And so be mindful, you know, even with me, when these downloads come in, I be checking myself. Well, shit, was I doing all right? Well, where was my heart at when I said that? Was my intentions good? Wait a minute. Hold up. So there's going to be a lot of checks and balances with the justice card, right? That's the Libra card. It also represents like the scales. It represents my odd. Check and balance yourself. Like, am I good? Like, I know I got petty there for like a good 30 minutes, but like, am I good though? So some of you just cleanse your energy, walk the righteous path. People think righteous means that you a punk. You're not a punk because you righteous. You're righteous because you understand the reality in which you live and you understand that you're a God. That's why you're righteous. You don't have anything to prove to nobody, right? So walk the righteous path as much as possible. You're going to be safe. If there is a call over your life, and right now in this moment, you should absolutely be aware of the call because it's loud right now. It's blaring right now. You have to walk in that call, walk in that purpose, do whatever you can to do so. If you need some help, one of the best things, like I said, is to pull up your birth chart. If you need my help specifically, the information to contact me is linked below, all right? But you're doing amazingly well. Whoever resonates with this, you're doing an amazing job. Okay. I feel like the fact that I can even give this message is letting me know that a lot of my soldiers out here are fully activated, fully awakened. You're tired of the shit. You're claiming your birthright. And as a result of that, it's annihilating a lot of these diabolical people and organizations and agendas. Okay. I think that's all, my love. I couldn't wait to give this message to y'all. Like, I was so, like, I was so ready, but I had readings today. I went for a workout. I had a bunch of stuff to do, and I was just able to go live now at 2 p.m. But, I hope this helps you. I hope this inspires you to keep going. I hope this inspires you and encourages you and lets you know that all the work that you have been doing, it is valuable. It is prospering. You're doing an amazing job. Do the things in your life that you can control. You can control your emotions. You can control your words. You can control how you treat others. Take care of what you can control. If anybody is disrespecting you or they're crossing boundaries or they're siphoning your energy, because you got a lot of people trying to siphon the righteous energy, then put up your boundaries, use your protection, do those things. But I'm telling you, whoever feels this message, what you have been doing has been greatly helping, because it's demolishing these people. It's bringing them out into the light. They can no longer hide. Pretty soon, there's not going to be a secret society for them to hide in. Ain't going to be shit secret. We know. As it stands, y'all, your telepathy is A1 right now. Many of you are so telepathic, you don't even understand it. Some of you aren't aware how telepathic you are. I would look up telepathy information on YouTube. They have a lot of stuff that can train your psychic mind, that can train your telepathy, your prophetic dreams. Many of you are needing to study, like I was saying, how somebody could be studying demonology right now. Maybe you're needing to study more about clairvoyance and claircognizance and mastering yourself. Okay. And also keep looking at the death with the 10 of Pentacles. Some of y'all, your ancestors are passing down gifts. Maybe your grandma or your grandfather was a seer or a dreamer. So they are in contact with you right now to help you do that. Some of you, like I was saying, I said I was going to go, didn't I? But some of y'all are a part of that divine justice league that I was saying. And it's a part of your bloodline to be like demon slayers. Okay? So you have your guides coming in, they helping you. As soon as you get the activation, they're going to show up. They're going to help train you. A lot of this goes on in your dreams or during your sleeping hours. Some of you, you're able to tap in consciously. Practice tapping in consciously. It doesn't have to be complicated. For some of you, it's just sit still for 20 minutes. And see what comes to your mind. Write some stuff down. Some of that is already the conversation that you're needing to have. It's already helping you. It's training you right then. It's just needing you to like engage with it. So some of you are needing to do that. All right. But let me get out of here, my loves. I'm going to go dance. Some of you are needing to dance. Celebrate. Celebrate. Celebrate your freedom. Celebrate the freedom and the release, the chains breaking from all of those who need their chains broken in this hour. Have some joy. I feel like your joy is so powerful right now. For someone in particular, your joy is magic. It's the key to open a lot of doors. That's why the people in your life don't want you to ever be happy. This is for somebody in particular. Everywhere you go, you got somebody trying to drag you down. That's a group effort because your joy breaks chains. So be mindful. Combat those psychic and crown chakra attacks. Somebody is making you be disconnected from your joy. I don't know who that's for. Maybe leave a comment if you want to. Maybe leave a comment if you want to. But if you can access and stay in a state of joy, a lot of your breakthroughs and miracles are going to come from that, because there's great power in your joy. Okay, that's somebody's message. Anyway, I love y'all. I'll talk to you soon. Be sure to register for Destroying Jezebel, May 28th at 7 p.m. Eastern. We going in. And this is going to be a part of one of my offerings. So get in while you can. All right, my loves. So I love you. Have a